Welcome back. We are doing the side battle of Georgia Railroad today. We've got one corps to play with. Nothing notable to say right now other than that I have started distributing officers more freely. Now trying to pay a little more attention to command versus efficiency. I've actually semi-recently heard that command performs a more limiting factor against what your max efficiency actually can be than I had initially had heard. So I'm trying to pay a little more attention to that. Other than that, we don't have much more to tweak with this army. Last time we did Harrison's Creek, inflicted about 22,000 or so casualties, about 5-to-1 ratio. You can see that they only got 5,900 recruits back, so that's good, except that's because they got a training bonus instead. That's not amazing, but, 60-65% compared to our army is still not all that much. The beginning of May 1864, our army departed Chattanooga, Tennessee, and continued further south. During our advance, we were confronted by the Confederate General Joseph E. Johnston, who continuously executed delaying tactics without giving a real battle. Confederate forces withdrew along Georgia Railroad towards Atlanta, giving us ground to surround the city and build entrenched positions. One of our corps is needed east of the city to control the Georgia Railroad. According to our latest reports, General John B. Hood has replaced Johnston in command of the besieged Confederate Army. Hood is known to be an aggressive commander, so all our forces have been warned of a possible Confederate attack. As you can see, we are indeed outnumbered by about 2-to-1, and they've got a lot of guns, but we're going to have fortifications, although I'm a little worried, just looking at this overview map, that there's forest in front of here that they could use to get a better approach. So I'm going to need to see how this actually gets rendered on the map. General, our scouts reported that a Confederate force is heading to our trenches. We need to deploy our men and repel the attackers. Hold your position at all costs, or else the Confederates will be able to reopen Georgia Railroad and receive valuable supplies. Okay. Only McNutrition. Hold this. Okay, hold the hill and lose less than 40% of your army. Okay, yeah, so this is what I was somewhat worried about, where there are these trees so that they can get up. So I may want to actually forward deploy. Is this going to tell me? Oh, it's not going to give it to me. Okay. The other problem is that there's actually a lot of room to cover here. For only one corps to do so. This is another thing where I think I may ignore over here, just put one brigade right here to cut this off, or maybe even refuse this flank entirely, hold these woods, and that if they do try and flank, I've got at least this river to stop them on, although it kind of exposes whatever brigade gets out here to some flanking fire. I could also choose not to use this fortification and deploy 3 brigades right here, right next to each other. The tree cover is equally just fine. It's only if they get melee charged. They'll have some building cover here to advance on me, but it's probably fine. So if I do that, then I will also want to not deploy here and forward deploy here, I think. Just to better protect this flank right here. And then I can probably, these fortifications are fine. I'd be a little worried about somebody trying to sneak in through here, but I think these are fine, these are fine. This is again some of the same worry where they're going to have some forest cover to shoot at me. But I don't, so I'm already kind of extending my lines and putting more brigades here. I don't really want to have to put brigades out here, even though it would be a pretty good defense. Alright, so let's, again, we're just gonna do this. Okay, general gets to go here, and the ammo also here. Okay. So one division right there, front and center. And one more division. I think right here. One more over here, and then one more over here as the far anchor. Probably here, I think. So then we'll give them one unit to sit right next to them there. One unit for right here. One unit for here. And here, and then two brigades for right here. So I'm already seeing that I'm very much running out of troops. So if I put these here, him here, him here, I think I actually need to have this unit be the one that sits over here. I'm going to have these snipers. They're going to make their way around. Same thing with the cavalry. We will hold the melee cavalry here as a counter charge, and then howitzers. I think one here, one here, one here. Parrots. This should be a good spot, and then something like this, and then this unit will also be kind of a counter charge or reserve because they have the Spencers, so they can sit behind a unit that gets charged and do well. Okay, so that looks good. Alright, so it is actually two brigades that can sit in those locations, but like I said, I'm going to attempt to not do that. I'm just going to detach out to here. Detach just to sit like right here. Combine, combine. I'm going to attempt to sit right here for now. Okay, one there, like I said. One here, I think, right? These parrots, they can just stay right there. Combine. So I'm a little concerned about these artillery being exposed if I have them sitting out in the middle of nowhere, because they'll get seen and they won't have stealth. But there's only so much we can do about that. Okay, and that's my reserve. Oh wait, forgot to move the parrots. We're gonna go light on the artillery on this side because it's easier to have my skirmishers over here and my cavalry to also assist hit whatever's coming in here in the back. So. Shifts ever so slightly. Alright, so they're starting to make it onto the field, at least their first few divisions. Okay, I actually need these guys on the line. Oh my goodness, okay. Run away. Lost a colonel already. That is a interesting place to all of a sudden find some skirmishers. And hello. Run away. I don't really like having sniper skirmishers take direct fire, but that's okay. Looks like they are actually attacking the flanks more than I had originally thought they would. That is interesting. So I'm going to actually shift these guys over ever so slightly. They're getting spotted by something, which is what I was afraid of. Really... yeah, it's not very smart for you. So this is what I was looking about getting shelled. Okay, so they shattered. That's really good. We're trying to get them across this river to start hitting snipers. These guys are inexplicably trying to set up here, so we're going to show them why that's not a really good idea. shift the general over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, can't do that. Alright, pause. That's a problem. I don't have the forces here. That's a big problem. They're attacking right at this guy, who is decent, but not amazing. These guys are finally making their way up, so actually gonna shift this way. These guys have just been getting shelled for free, so I need to pull him back this way, I think. It's really annoying. Yeah, he's just getting shelled for free. And I need to redirect them over that way. And that will let me fall this guy back slightly, because they're getting vision on him somehow. And he's just taking damage for free. This guy, run this way, and then I'm going to pull him up to cover this gap. So there'll be a slight gap over here, and if I have to, I'll pull this unit up out of the fortifications. So I'm exposing them. They're something strange over there. Oh my goodness, where did these guys come from? Okay. That is actually kind of a problem. Alright, these guys are getting destroyed because I wasn't paying attention. I think they're trying to flank me out that way. Pulling them off the line slightly. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of troops. Alright, well that's a mistake. I didn't realize they would just literally enter the map right there. Alright, priority targets for them. Shoot that. Shoot him. shoot him. Okay, these guys have been repulsed. That's good. Go that way. Oh my gosh, please don't. So they finally got pushed back over there. Okay, I'm gonna pull the general over here because he's having big problems. They're just gonna route off the map, hopefully. Just get access to select them. That would be great. Looks like things are okay over here. Live and learn. And I'm going to try and recover them back through. I have no idea where the heck these guys ran off to. It's kind of troubling. You guys are doing okay. I think that I have blunted their assault enough. To rotate these guys over. Literally as I try to do that. Okay, sure. Get these guys in. Howitzers are within range. Again, keep these guys targeting smart choices. That's where they went. They're just hanging out there for no apparent reason. It's fine. Leave them in check. You're fine. Keep them moving. guys are still just charge insurance now. This unit's about to get hammered. You're still fine, right? Yeah, all still fine. Just keep an eye on the morale like that. What are we doing? We've lost 2,000 for 15,000. Try to charge, but hi, I've got cavalry right here, so it's very bad for you. Back ever so slightly. Flanked because of course they get flanked. These guys are still just charging in to break on my walls. Pause, and let's just make sure once again that these guys are shooting someone intelligent. Nope, shoot them, shoot him. You're fine. I'm gonna pull you up closer. Recombine with your parent unit. These guys round off. Get the ammo truck back over here. Preemptively move them here because I noticed they've got a bit of concentration here. Okay, so they no longer have the men, even if they charge, they no longer have the men to do anything. They shattered. So pull them off. this way, I might be able to keep them resupplied. So they've got some artillery out here still, and there's some skirmishers here. For 16 so far. It's really a shame that these guys got caught over there along with the snipers. They would have done so much work if I'd been able to just get them on the right flank. They would have been, if I had kept them on this side instead, they would not have had the same troubles. Right, so these guys have enough to do something at least. Shatter, means nothing going forward. It's a bit closer. Should shatter. Oh wow, really? Alright. You lived that. That's surprising. Keep getting around to the side. They can't actually shoot. Just like that. This is sort of what I was afraid of earlier, where they just get to sit in the trees, and you have to actually really work to push these guys out. But so let's just pause, make sure to keep pushing up the artillery. Not that it strictly matters anymore at this juncture, but it's just good practice. You guys can still fire, so shift that way at least. And battle's over. Didn't get the full wipeout. So they lost 29,000 for we lost 53. So that's actually pretty good. Although, you know, defensive positions, though we were again outnumbered. Units, whole lot of infantry getting to sit in fortifications or good forest cover. Artillery did their job. Still huge shame with these guys. They looked like they were going to feast this entire map, especially really early with all those shots they were going to take, and then all of a sudden more guys just walk in off the map. I mean, that's the dangers when you're coming in blind to something like this. Again, had I known, you instead put these auxiliaries out here on this side, they would have cleaned up those two brigades that were over here, and things would have been a lot better. Oh well. Let's see, 3 colonels who were wounded, which is annoying because I'm actually starting to run low on officers, but some more 2-star generals. Won't complain about that. Captured goods. I'm actually using a bunch of these 1855 still. I don't care about these. Yeah, nothing else particularly thrilling. So that's it for the Georgia Railroad. Thanks for watching.